And on Election Day in Vermont, some voters in Addison County are deciding on whether or not to unify two of their school districts.
This would impact the Addison Northwest and Mount Abraham Unified School Districts. Many, however, still remain on the fence.
NBC5's Adrian Pastor joins us live from the newsroom with more on what people have to say on both sides of this issue.
Yeah, Zuri, Sarah Beth, good morning. This comes after a merger study committee was formed in April of last year and was tasked with researching the benefits of a possible merger between the two schools. To merge or not to merge? That is the question this election day for voters in the Addison Northwest and Mount Abraham Unified School Districts, following efforts from both districts hoping to address some of the struggles that come with declining enrollment over the last several years.
After looking through and talking with consultants and the administrations and looking at all of our finances and population reports, that we were actually much stronger and in a better position to face the future together than we were apart.
Sarah LaPearl is one of two committee members who spoke with NBC5 about the merger study. She says if the vote goes through, the merging of governance structures would provide more flexibility, eliminate the need for central office, and bring down operational costs, providing more opportunities for students at the middle and high school levels where enrollment continues to see a decrease.
We have some collaborations that we've done with sports, with food programs, and those have had some positive impact. But again, the impact has been largely limited. And to try to continue to offer quality programming and experiences for our students, we're looking at ways that we can more seismically move the needle on the scale.
Some community members in the district are convinced a merger is the best way to try and address some of these issues. Neely Jennings with Starksboro Save Our Schools Committee says the merger does more harm than good and hopes the towns involved in the merger will vote no.
Merging school districts means that we are further away from the governance of our schools. We're basically going to have less of a say if now the school board is representing 9 towns instead of 4.
Jennings also says many parents are concerned on the impact the merger could have on travel times for students.
We are concerned about longer bus rides for our kids and just parents being less able to be involved at the middle and high school levels because instead of traveling to the local middle school or high school, we'll have to travel all the way to Vergennes, or parents in the Vergennes area, Panton, Waltham, Ferrisburg, Addison will have to travel all the way to Bristol.
According to the members with the merger study committee, there are no immediate plans to decide where a possible middle or high school will be located. For now, this election day focuses on if the district will in fact merge, along with electing board representatives.
Change is inevitable to some degree, and I think it's really it's not the same school system or the same landscape that it was. I grew up in Vermont. When I was going to school, it was a very different landscape in terms of student population. And I think it's important that voters know that we have to do something to address these issues if we want to maintain quality schools.
Anyone hoping to get more information, the Merger Study Committee is holding one final informational session Tuesday at the Holly Hall in Bristol and Vergennes High School. The information session begins at 6 p.m. and will include a virtual option. Those looking to vote on Election Day will need to reach out to their local town clerk's office in advance to request an absentee ballot or vote in person. In the newsroom, Adrian Pastor, NBC5 News.